How's it going, everyone? World's getting pretty crazy at the moment, isn't it? Another beautiful object seen with the infrared camera. Never the same shapes or forms, right? And these nebulae that are far out into the constellations, there seems to be always activity, whether it be flashing lights or different objects whizzing by. We could see it here. Again, pretty intriguing because there's two flashes of light really far away from the nebulae or the system, and there's another one that appears really close by to it. We're going to go look at a few things on the surface of the moon, look at UFOs. Still waiting for the cable booster box, guys. We're in crazy snowstorms here. It's actually, yeah, I swear, I just looked outside and it is snowing again. Explosions? What can they be? China saying that they landed on the dark side, roaming around saying there's a lot of fine dust on the surface. That could also be a good way of hiding the fact that there are clouds up there. I'm really starting to believe there is. And these UFOs are shooting out projectiles. They're underneath a haze or a cloud cover on the surface of the moon. Everyone says, why does the surface look so even? Everything looks flat. Why do the craters all look at the same depth? None of the craters have the same depth, obviously. Maybe some are similar, but in general, they're all different. That cloud cover is causing us to see the surface like a film over the top of saran wrap, plastic if you want, tucking everything together. You can add the parallax in that. Yeah, UFOs on the surface and spontaneous fire appearing around these crafts. Whether they be coming from the craft, look how close they are. They're on the surface. You gotta wonder sometimes, are we actually looking at a war on the surface of the moon? That's why I even went by that theory also. Here are other incidents for real. The UFOs are literally shooting out this projectile that becomes lit up just like the craft itself. It's hard to believe, but the confirmation is there. I filmed it even in live videos also. Now here, an inversion of the surface, just in the circle, absolutely incredible, no doubt about it. There's lines on the surface. They do not look old to me, and no way in hell have they been there for billions of years. Maybe the big structuring, okay, but these little lines, like here, you can hardly see it, can you? There's a line going to the other edge there. You have to zoom up really close and slow down these live images to see them. The UFOs travel over the surface in the darkness under the hazes, and we could see, by slowing down the footage, traces of them appearing and disappearing on the surface. This one, for example, is leaving the moon's edge, and as it lifts off, you could see it has the same reflectivity as the surface, it's just smoke, right? Then a blue intense light, whether it be the atmosphere in the air or whatever, the light from the craft, we're still just seeing it. Here in inversion, I like seeing it in the inversion way. Take a look at this. You'll see it come up. It looks just like a cloud. You get sort of a shape, right? Like a craft shape. And now here it is lifting off the surface. Quite a spectacular view of Sinus iridum and the objects on the surface, natural or not. Now here's the thing. You want to know if it's pixels? Look at the objects as the camera's moving over to the right. The objects remain the same shape. Each and every one of them that are on the screen here. Pixels tend to change shape and form on the video as you're panning across. Very, very easy to see whether it's pixelation or actual surface structuring of the moon.
This is Houston. Say again, please.